News, my lovely, wonderful people. Peter Obi sends a very serious, strange message to Tinubu. It says, listen, 1.5 billion budget you have for the First Lady is unconstitutional. You are breaking the law to satisfy your wife. Your job is to take care of your husband, madam, not to come to Nigeria and parade yourself as First Lady. Then they allocate the money for the federation for you. What you guys are doing and what you are involved in is totally wrong, unconstitutional, and someone needs to tell you the truth. We have a country where some people will come up and tell you that one person is the First Lady. It says all these things are lies and things that we have come to put on ourselves, giving the First Lady 1.5 billion for her own convoy. What for? When Nigeria needs money. These things are totally wrong and, unacceptable. So this is what Peter Obi has got to say. Yeah, but come to think about it, there is no provision for that in our constitution that the First Lady should have her own budgetary allocation for convoy and what have you. When we look at it, it also boils down to the high cost of governance and the waste, areas that we keep talking about. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Your 1.5 billion budget for the First Lady convoy is unconstitutional. Her job is to take care of her husband. Peter Obi slams Tinubu. What you are doing is totally wrong. You know it. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the 2023 presidential election has condemned the 1.5 billion budgeted for the First Lady. According to Peter Obi, the money allocated to the First Lady is unconstitutional, not right, and a waste of Nigerians' money. Check the Constitution if there is such provision for the First Lady. Her job is to look after her husband. He said this yesterday at the World Press Conference. Obi said all the money allocation to the unconstituted office of the First Lady should be transferred to educating and caring for the girl child. The First Lady's job is to look after the president. Simple, nothing more, nothing less. All these allocations and the rest coming for the first office of the First Lady is total and complete waste of our finances. It is time for us to use money judiciously and make things better for us. A supplementary budget is only needed for government projects and national and critical importance like food, security, etc. But where such is used to buy yachts, vehicles, it shows how uncaring this government is, very irresponsible, unkind and selfish, always thinking about how they can make things for themselves. If I were in office, no one would have mentioned the purchase of a vehicle for government officials, First Lady, or a yacht. What do we need that for? Let's call a spade a spade. The issues going on right now is totally not necessary, not needed, and a waste of our country's economy. We are crying and asking that things changes. But what we are experiencing currently right now is a clear indication that these people do not care what happens to us. If we continue in this way and manner, we will not get very far. And honestly, sincerely speaking, I don't think Peter Obi has said too much. Is it in our constitution that the office of the First Lady, all these various things should be allocated to her? No. If it's not there, whatever we are doing is totally, completely unnecessary. It's totally, completely unnecessary. There should be no such thing as, this money we keep allocating here and there when we know that we sincerely, truly need this country to move forward. We sincerely need this country to advance. Okay? We need things to be put in place. Okay? Please, let's ensure that, we do everything, necessary. Okay? We do everything necessary. Please, let's do that. Let's bring this nation to where it needs to be and save this country from every form of hardship, heartache, and make things better. The problem with this country is that we know the truth, but we keep pretending. Okay? We keep pretending. And every single one of us should understand that there is a reason why the country and why the people needs to, have a say, because it is democracy. and you say democracy is for the people, but what you are doing is for yourself, that's no longer democracy. The problem here and everything going on shows us how bad things currently are. And if we really want to make things right, every single one of us, we have to do all that is needed and necessary to change what is happening today. So, my lovely, wonderful people, it is essential, it is important that we stop some of these activities. you know some constitute for instance, some of the aides and the rest of some government officials are all allocated and all given different things that comes to their offices, and these are all unconstituted. So money continue to rise, the cost of governance continue to rise, and it is wrong, very very wrong. We cannot continue like that. We can't. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's call a spade, and let's be honest with ourselves. With everything that is going on right now, can we continue like this? Can we just continue like this? This is unacceptable. Socially, completely unacceptable. And if we want to see, the truth and want to know what we need to do to make life better for every one of us, we will have to do much more. There is a lot already involved in this nation. Okay, they are saying the presidency keeps saying no money, no money, but yet you guys have money to spend in all forms and all kinds of way on unlawfully. Let's be real. Let's be real for once, and let's stop every kind of money that is a waste. Let's bring this country into a place where we can truly, sincerely, okay, make a lot of difference and make Nigeria move forward. The issue right now is that there are people who can barely afford anything. Yet, what we are seeing right now is that the government is living lavishly, spending money that they say the country do not have. Can we continue like this? I guess the answer is no. So it's a unanimous question and a unanimous agreement that something must be done differently in order to change this nation. So please wake up. Wake up. We cannot continue like this. Let's ensure we do things correctly and right. The office of the First Lady alone, 1.5 billion. That's the cow beside every other thing that will happen. No. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. God bless. Have a fantastic and lovely day. From us is bye for now. Bye bye.